Hi everyone. We are going to be using some wikis in this course. Typically you would take part in discussion forums in an online class like this, but because it's summer, people are going to be in and out, here and away. Discussion forums won't work so well. So I want to show you how to use a wiki. So let's just run down to the first wiki you'll be using in Module 1. It's called Thoughts on the Common Core. So click the wiki to open, and you'll see in this case we have this prompt, which is uniform. Everyone's responding to this prompt. And you'll see my directions here. You all have your own page on the wiki. To access the page, click your name from the list below. So I'm going to access my page. And I now have this blank space. I can't really do anything. I need to click Edit. And now I see I have all these little formatting things, which are wonderful. I'm going to go ahead and write my ideas. But you know, this might be a long thing, and maybe I want to go back and forth to my readings and put some big thought into it. So maybe I did my thing in Word. And let me just pull up something that I've had in Word. Let's see what I have. Okay, so let's say that this is actually what I wrote, and this is my response. Well, you can see that I can just copy this, Control C or Apple C. I'm going to get rid of my Word document for right now. And I can go ahead and paste it in here. Now, if I just pasted it in here, it's going to have all this crazy formatting, and it may not be visible, but it'll be here and it'll be a mess. So what I need to do is I need to click this little tab that says Paste from Word and paste my stuff from Word right in here. I can run through it here, but I can just go ahead and insert it, and that will now remove all this crazy hidden formatting in my Word document. Okay, so I want to clean this up a little bit. Maybe I want to change a few things. Let's get rid of this. I'm all set to go. So now, and maybe I would like to highlight something and link it. So maybe this is a website I want to link to, and I want to link to this for some reason. And I want my link to open in a new window, and go ahead and insert. And yes, I want to add that. So there you go. So this is now my wiki page. I've edited it, and I'm going to save it. With wiki pages and anything else, if I hit the back arrow, I'll wipe out what I did. So these are now my ideas for this first response. And the neat thing with this is I can read this over and I can say, oh my gosh, you know what? I actually want to add a whole lot more. And I want to say, and perhaps I want to add a picture maybe that was worthwhile, or maybe I have something like a video that I really wanted to include as part of this. I'm just going to pull up a video for a second. So maybe I wanted to put this in and change my formatting and all that wonderful stuff. So now I can just say save. And here's now it's almost a mini web page that I just made with my ideas. Okay, that's great. So let's say that I'm good, I'm happy with this, and that was my page. But let's say, so you'll see now my name has changed because I've actually posted something. Let's imagine that Amber has posted a whole bunch of things on her page too. And I'm just going to go ahead and pretend I'm Amber for a little bit. And Amber has posted this video also. Okay, now let's imagine that I want to go back to the main page here. So let's imagine that I am looking at other people's pages and I see Amber's page and I think, wow, I would really like to add some comments to what she wrote about this. I can go ahead and edit Amber's page if I would like to. And perhaps, and hopefully, I would say something a little more powerful than, wow, I agree. But so that people know who this is, who's writing on Amber's page, I'm going to go ahead and pick a color. And it's certainly not going to be that color. But I'll pick this color. And I'm just going to put my name in so that now Amber knows that I've been to her page, I read what she wrote, and wow, I agree. Now, the other thing I could have done was I could have, let's pretend I didn't put this in here. Let's pretend that let me take you back a stage, okay? We'll take you back to the wiki. We'll go to Amber's page. And let's say that, wow, I would like to add something to this. So I'm going to edit. And accidentally, I might have deleted something Amber just did. And now I'm going to save this because I think I just made my comment, but I actually, whoops, I deleted all of her work. Well, what I can do now is I can actually go to the history. And I can say, wow, okay, this was the latest history, and I can see the difference. And let's say that I want to compare these two. Wow, whoops, that's what I did. So I can actually revert to that history if I would like to. Or I can leave her a note that says, whoops, history 2 is the right one. So let me just leave this page. We'll go back to the history. And maybe I'm telling you the wrong thing. Maybe I cannot actually revert. So let's see if I can. Okay, so this was now the right version. I just clicked it, and I want to restore that version. So if you do accidentally mess up a wiki, you can restore a version. Just make sure the one you restore is the proper one. If you get into a jam, if you do something accidentally and you're like, oh, whoops, I can't believe I just did this, drop me a line or post me a message, and I can fix this really easy. You can't really break anything in this thing, so it's all going to be good. Okay, so that's the basics of using wikis. We're going to use them a lot in here so that people can come and go and not feel like they've missed half a conversation. But you can still read what other people are saying and even talk with them. Okay, thanks.